Yeah, sure. The brand new spy thriller film that starts itself as a brand new revenge thriller. And this movie, I just came back from seeing the movie, and what I will say is this movie is really solid as both as a spy film, as a serious ground spy film, while also being a revenge flick. And for the spy aspect of things, if you know me anytime, you know how I'm itching for the spy genre to go back to the fun. Like give the big, the Vaqueo layers and the exploding pens and the invisible cars and the sharks with the freaking laser beams attached to their heads. Like you you at for me, I was like, we all know I'm kind of itching for the Spider-Man to go back to that, right? Back to the fun. But if you're gonna see a serious one, this is not a bad one to go for. And as a revenge movie, it makes you care. It makes you want to have a main character. In this case, Charlie, played by Ray Mallet, heading towards his goal, which is hunting for the people who kill his wife. Because you know that the CIA, or the people who, the members of the CIA that we meet in this movie, ain't gonna do anything. And so Charlie, who's a hacker, feels there's no other choice but to be on the field, while he's also getting hunted by the CIA and him itself, because he's going off book. He's getting rid of people that certain agents don't want to be getting rid of, and yeah, and you and what you get is like a cat and mouse chase on top of the classic spy stuff, which is different locations, because we go through Russia, we go to Turkey, we go to Spain, we go to France, we go to Paris and all that. So we go to different locations now for the movie, and you have small little action sequences to show the danger of these characters, the danger of the CIA agents, and also the danger of the people that Charlie is trying to kill off, and showing that he can't just whip up a gun, point at them, shoot them, and walk on to the next person. I like how he's using his brain, and he realizes because he can't do that. I love how out of the movie, when we go to the next person to the next person that he's going to murder, that it's becomes quite creative. That he's going to use someone's asthma as a way to kill them, or they're going to have a daily. This one person, it's in the trailer, has a daily swim, a nightly swim at a hotel every night. Okay, he's going to use something about the pool, or a bomb is going to go off. Right? It gives you that kind of great aspect of things, of him using his computer skills and his also ability to make stuff, because we find out that he's pretty good at making bombs and stuff on those lines, that he's finds out how resourceful he is, how he's kind of he's the field agent who doesn't act like a field agent. He thinks very differently than the typical, essentially typical spy, and him also trying to use his computer skills to have the CIA off his back, and using like deep fakes and or pretending that have them believe that he's on this country, but not in the country he's actually in. Like, it's fun stuff like that. Yeah, and as I said, there's action in it. There's a car chase. There's a couple of fights. The fights are a little bit not well shot. It's the kind of the classic like mid shot, and then the same shot, but now it's a screen close up, and it's like just guys, just keep it the mid, keep it the mid, just keep it wide, just keep it a mid shot. It's fine. You know, it's exciting to just see these two seeing characters fight. Okay, that's what you don't need to have that weird thing of like, okay, a shot of the gun, and then the shot point, and then the shot getting a different angle for it, getting knocked in the hand. Like, no, just anyway. That kind of it's not like Jason Bourne level of how to do action, but it's kind of in that kind of park of things. Anyway, the only time it felt like, oh, okay, they have a good handle of it is there's a car chase in Turkey. That's kind of done. I wouldn't say as a wanna, but just a. As a wanna? No, not as a wanna. I'm trying to remember. It's like, is it a wanna? No, it's a. But also, the thing about Avenged stories is the person who gets killed is a plot device. Let's be honest, they're the guffin, right? They're the plot device that moves the plot going. And what you have here in this movie is like, yes, Sarah isn't in the movie a lot because she's dead, which is a short while because we don't see her actually. Blur. I thought there might be the twist of, oh, she's actually alive, but no, she's actually dead. But she, but what you have here is you can feel the love that he has for this woman. You know, he can't sleep. You know, there's moments where, he just sees her at the side of the bed. Even just pulling up the sheets, time to go to bed, but he can't sleep because he believes he needs to do this thing. So you kind of show that, okay, you feel like, okay, we care about this mission, we care the actions that he's doing because we understand how much he cares about this, about his wife. Because sometimes they just have a scene and then they're dead, and then I guess the character's meant to go on an events plot for like normally for like 80 minutes, because normally these events movies are about 100 minutes long. This case like 2 hours, which I would say this movie is a little bit too short, a little bit too short, a little bit too long. There's a bit the weird like shaving here, shaving there kind of situation, because it did feel like semi into the transition to the second act to the third act. It did feel it dragged a little bit. It was just weird because the movie's like 2 hours and 6 minutes, but sometimes maybe just making it 2 hours is enough to have that level of pace that needed to be there. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Is it going to be like the best movie of the year? Probably not. But yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed the film. I liked it. So yeah, comment if you've seen the movie. Comment below and let me know your thoughts.